Hey, I'm Matt. I'm a commercial cleaning CEO. I grew my cleaning company to over 7 figures in less than 5 years with less than 10 hours of effort in the company myself. So what I did to do this is I had to develop some very crucial mindsets that took me from 6 figures to 7 figures. And in this video, I'm going to share all of those mindsets with you and the ones that helped me out the most. And right here before this first mindset, I think it's very important for you to grasp this mindset. And that is that mindset is absolutely essential to your success and growing your commercial cleaning company. And here's why. Your mindset drives your beliefs, and then your beliefs drive your emotions and how you respond to the world around you, and your emotions drive your actions. Now, you can go against your emotions sometimes, but it feels hard, right? If you want success in your commercial cleaning business to come faster and feel easier, you need to fix what's going on up here or add some things, take out some things. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. What are the things that I did to go from 6 figures to 7 figures in my head? So here we go. The first one is someone did it, so can I. Let's be real about this real quick. There are multi-billion-dollar commercial cleaning companies that are out there. And just in my small market here in Asheville, North Carolina, there are multiple very large multi-7-figure commercial cleaning companies. There might even be an 8-figure commercial cleaning company that's just here in my area. So how much more in a larger city? How much more in other towns? This is a huge industry. This is a place where people can become very wealthy. So why not you? Somebody's doing it. Someone found a way, so I can find a way too, because it is possible. For the longest time, the world thought that if anybody could run a 4-minute mile, they would die. They thought it was physically impossible for somebody to do it. But then in 1954, Roger Bannister ran a sub 4-minute mile. What that did is it suddenly opened the gates of belief that it was possible. And all these people all over the world suddenly started getting down into the 3-minute mile mark. And that's what you need to understand here is there is practically no limitation how big you can get your commercial cleaning company. Why not grow it worldwide? Why not expand in all the ways that are out there that are known? There are plenty of people doing this, and you can too. And that's what I had to grapple with. I had this small business mindset of, oh, I just own a small cleaning business. No, you own a company that could be the beginning of a very large company that just so happens to be in the commercial cleaning space. So hold on to that. Somebody's done it, so can I. Now, the next belief that naturally flows from that is, when I clean, I lose. My business suffers if I'm the one that has to go do the cleaning. Now, this one's hard if you have a young cleaning company and you have to be out there cleaning. There's this lie that happens, especially inside of me, whenever I had to go do cleanings for my company, and it was this. It was that because the customer is, for example, paying me $200 per clean, then if I go do the cleaning, I make $200. That's not true, because how much would I be paying somebody else to go do the clean? Now, if I paid them, let's just say half, then technically I'm not making $200. I'm not making as well as I thought I was. I'm only making what I would pay somebody else. The rest of it goes towards the business. So don't buy into that lie that we so quickly tell ourselves because it feels good. We want to make ourselves feel the big numbers and think, oh, I'm making so much money per hour. No, you're making the same wage that you would pay somebody else to do the work. That mindset was crucial for me to get out of cleaning. If I need to grow my cleaning business, I need to do higher value work and put that higher value work into the company with my time instead of doing this regular hour work that needs to be done, absolutely, but I can pay somebody to do that. And what happened was once I completely got out of cleaning, it forced me to have great systems, training programs. I was able to focus on winning more facilities and marketing. I also had some oomph and some energy to go do it, right? I lost a portion of my direct income when I put people in that place. I don't have that money anymore. I'm paying it out. So now I want to go make more money so that I can replace what I just lost there. That's where you want to get. It doesn't feel good. It feels good to just sit back and think that I'm making so much more per hour or so much more per day or per week or whatever it is, but you're not. You're making the exact amount that you would pay somebody else to do the cleanings. The next one is, how can I buy focus? Not time. It's very simple to look at an example like we just did with the previous mindset of if I clean, I'm hurting my business. I need someone else to do it. So yes, you can buy your time back, but you still need to be able to focus with that time. If you buy that time back and you have somebody there that's cleaning, but you still have to spend a lot of time managing that, that's still not allowing you to grow your business. What you want to do instead is figure out how can you buy focus. Focus takes time and it takes energy and it takes no distractions in order to really be maximized so that you can build whatever you need to build, talk to whoever you need to talk to, do whatever you need to do to grow your commercial cleaning business. So next time you're focused and you're hunkered down working on something, whether it's a marketing piece or it's something that grows your business, and you're getting calls and you're getting all these distractions, try to find a way, how can I remove those distractions? Do I need to buy focus? Do I need to put somebody else in place? Do I need to get a new system that helps everybody manage this? Do I need to get a manager? You want to buy your ability to focus and push your business to the next level. The next mindset is, how can I buy time? Just like with cleaning and getting out of cleaning, you bought some time by having somebody come in and do that, whether that's 10, 20, 40 hours per week, you got that back. Now you have other tasks. You have office, you have management, you have sales, you have all these different things. If you need to use vendors to do your website, if you need to have someone design your flyers, if you need to have somebody do anything in your business, how can I buy time so that I can focus that time in on making the decisions that run the company efficiently? And what moves do we need to make? What customers do we need to win in order to grow even faster? That's what you want to do. Whenever you buy time, it compounds back to you. It comes back even faster with even more time each time you do it. That's how I was able to run and build my commercial cleaning business on less than 10 hours a week. I say 10 hours because there were some chaotic weeks every once in a while. Technically, I may have spent 2 hours per week while my company was growing, and that was just in a few meetings to make sure things were going well because I had bought the time. The next mindset, and this changed everything for me, was my biggest ROI, which means return on investment, is myself and my company. Think about this. You can put your money in the stock market, and depending on what year it is, on average it might grow 8 to 10 to 12% per year. But Mark Zuckerberg, who built Facebook, did not throw all of his money in the stock market. He put it all into Facebook. He got mentors. He got people to guide him. He bought skills to build $1 billion company. And he put his money into building $1 billion company. That's multi-billions, right? Hundreds of billions of dollars. The same is true for you. Instead of putting your time and your money into all these side hustles, into all these projects, into all these things that might earn you 10 to 12%, I put in $3,000 and turned it in less than 5 years into a multi-million dollar company. You can't do that by buying passive real estate. You can't do that by buying passive stocks. Also, you're not in complete control of those things. All kinds of things can happen in the market to throw them off, but you can control your company. You can control what skills you apply in your company. You can control what skills you choose to buy from mentors and from other people. You can control which customers you target and how much marketing you do and what you do with that marketing and then what kind of materials are at play. When you hire a salesperson, there's so many things that you can invest in your company to boost your net worth, boost your income, and change your life forever. So that mindset is the highest return on investment that I can make is in myself and in my company. So why not do it? Why not ignore all the others and go all in on what I can control and what I know how to do? And this next one fixed so many problems in our company, and that was learning to over-communicate. Now, it's actually not over-communicating that's the problem. We call it over-communicating because it feels like we're saying it too much in too many different ways, but actually it's communicating at the perfect level to prevent anybody from forgetting anything and to make sure everything runs smoothly. What we used to do was, let's say there was a client that had something missed, a trash can was missed somewhere in the facility. And if we just said, hey, Sally, make sure you take care of it tonight whenever you're there. If she went and took care of it that night, cool. That's likely what happened. But then if somebody else came in or Sally got distracted, something would happen to where that trash can might get missed again, which we know in the commercial cleaning industry, that's not fun. You don't want repeat mistakes happening. So what we did is we posted every issue in a certain place. We would talk about every issue every single day. Now, at some point, once it proved that it was permanently resolved, it was still in our permanent documents on site. But in the conversations, we could start talking about it a little less and a little less. We would follow up on it a little less and a little less and slowly let off. We needed to over-communicate, which communicating emphasizes importance. If I tell you that you need to do marketing for your business just one time, and then I go talk about all kinds of other things, you're gonna equate marketing's weight and importance with just like everything else. But if I keep going back to marketing and giving you more marketing examples and more ways to do more efficient marketing and to generate more leads, you're gonna start thinking, wow, this marketing thing's a really big deal. It's very important as far as what Matt thinks into how to build your cleaning business. The same is true inside of your company, with your customers, with yourself, with your employees, with anybody that interacts with you. Over communicate. You want to emphasize things. Some tips with over communicating are you want to use multiple platforms. So whether that's text, whether that's verbiage over the phone or in person, over email, you want to be consistent with it on all the platforms. Whether you have a management app, that's where you want to spread out the importance of this and make sure that it's clear everywhere and it's consistent everywhere. That's what tells somebody, wow, okay, this isn't just a side comment. This is the real thing. This is what I really need to be doing. This is what is essential. You can also say it multiple times and you follow up on it. That is going to help make sure that everybody's on the same page. Nobody forgets anything. And if they do, then shame on them. It's not shame on you. You're doing everything that you can. And that's what people need. We've had so many cleaners and even customers and prospects. That's another big one, right? Is following up with prospects. We've had them thank us for staying in touch, for reminding them. You're not going to pester them by over communicating. Over communicating is communicating enough. So that mindset of just over communicate, I'm going to feel like I'm saying it a lot. It's going to take me a little bit more time to get it set up or to get it out there, but it, in the long run, saves so much time and increases the quality that your commercial cleaning company can provide dramatically. This next essential mindset is one that I developed over time that helped me go from 6 figures to 7 figures and beyond, is what I like to call asset vision. Let's think about what an asset is. In general terms, it's something that has value. And the value is tied to what it produces for you or for something. So if you, again, own a piece of real estate, if you own a house, then that thing is going to be putting out rent. It's going to be increasing in value over time. Inside your company, there are assets that exist, not just material things, not just vacuums and equipment or even the staff that you have. It's things like culture. It's things like reputation. It's things like brand. It's things that will actually produce for your company without you having to do anything. And they get stronger and stronger, or they deteriorate and deteriorate if you don't take care of them. So be aware of these internal assets. So what does culture produce? Culture produces employees. Whenever they come in, it increases their attitudes to a level that you want. And that attitude and their experience with you is going to increase the quality of their output because they're not going to be confused. They're going to be encouraged. They're going to feel good whenever they're working for you. Or if the culture is bad, it's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to become a liability and take away from your business. So be aware of the internal assets and focus on building those intangible assets that have very tangible monetary results that will directly affect how big your commercial cleaning business can get, how much money you can ultimately make in the end. So it's called asset vision, being aware of all those things that are producing things inside of your business. And this next mindset is one that sped up how fast I was able to produce things and to grow a company dramatically. It's called version 1. Focus on version 1. Get a version 1 going. It was my temptation at the start of my business to spend tons of time on a website, to spend tons of time on getting flyers done, tons of time on picking a name, all these different things. Really, all that you need is a version 1. Get something that is functional enough, that is good enough so that you can go focus on winning customers, or so you can go focus on hiring the person that you need to grow your business, or so that you can focus on whatever it is that you need to do. Get a version 1. So whenever you start something new, whenever I start something new, that's what I tell myself is I say, what's the version 1 of this look like? What does it need to do? It doesn't need to be beautiful. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now, what we can do is go back and just do a version 2 later. Again, we're not going to go from version 1 to version 10. We're just going to get version 1 in place. And whenever it is appropriate or whenever we're able to, we're going to go back and do a version 2. That's how you build your business. If you are going to be setting up Google Ads or your Google Business Profile or some other aspect of marketing for your business, just get a version 1. Get something that you can use to get out there and then revisit it. Go hone up on it a little bit while you take care of everything else and if you have the time. That's what I would do, is use that version 1 mindset to speed up how fast you can add things to your business and how fast you can move in growing your business. Now, this next mindset is what I like to call the riches are in the niches. And this alone boomed our company at the very beginning because we just targeted only medical. There's thousands of facilities in my market. We went just for medical. We had messaging just for medical. Now we can take care of all kinds of facilities and we market to all kinds because we have branched out. We have a reputation that's in place. And if you have a large company already and you're wanting to spread into a new market or you're wanting to grow really fast, you can niche a program, even though you might be willing to accept customers of any type. Let's think about why these niches work. Let's imagine a veil. And on one side of the veil is profitability and customers and everything that we want. On the other side is this very difficult part. It's this phase where we don't feel like anything is happening. No one's listening to us. They're not converting over to being customers. Maybe it's just lower prices that we're competing with. It's not really the place we want to be to grow a commercial cleaning business. If we try to pierce that veil with a hammer, it's wide, it's broad spread, and we smack that little sheet, that veil, it's not going to go through it. It's not going to penetrate it, and it's not going to get to the other side. But if we just take a needle and we just tap that needle right there to that veil, what's going to happen? It's going to penetrate right through and get to the other side. Now, again, once we're on the other side, we can spread out and do whatever we want because now we have profitability, cash flow, customers, reputation, all those different things. You have to think about building your business and entering markets or growing your business faster as how do we niche our offer? How do we niche our services? How do we niche in our industry to penetrate that veil that has everything on the other side that we want? There's a very important note with this too. I've run into a lot of commercial cleaning company owners that have residential clients and commercial clients. In my experience, some of y'all can comment and prove me wrong. I have never seen a very significant 7 or 8 figure commercial cleaning company that also had a significant amount of residential clients. There might be somebody out there. Please comment if it's you, but I've never seen it happen. My encouragement to you is niche in one direction. I'm obviously partial to commercial, but pick which one you're going to specialize in for the long run and then dominate that space. So pick which one you're going to focus on for the long run, and then you can niche even further within that one to get even further into your market and to penetrate even faster, but focus. And that's what's going to penetrate the veil and get you through to the side of profitability. So that mindset of the riches are in the niches changed my life because that's what we did with my company, and that's why we were able to grow so fast. We niched in commercial, and then we niched into medical within commercial, and then spread out once we had a reputation. And this final change, this final mindset that we need to have in order to really grow our commercial cleaning companies is to go from contractor to professional. We are here to provide a professional level of service and a professional customer experience. Everybody else can come across as contractors. Contractor carries that connotation of construction, I'm dirty, I'm working hard, which is great. Those are things that need to happen. But if you really want to grow your commercial cleaning business and get big commercial cleaning clients, you need to focus on becoming a professional. Now, you may not feel professional. I sure didn't when I started out, but you got to start playing the part of a professional. We got to talk like we're a professional. Instead of saying, yeah, I'll send you an invoice later, maybe we'll say, yeah, our office will be sure to get you that invoice on time. Change the language and how you talk a little bit with your clients and with your prospects. Present yourself in a sharp way. You don't need to wear a suit and tie or anything like that, but dress sharp so that they can have confidence that the experience they have with you is the same experience they're going to have with your service. And same with your current clients. If you go backwards, it's going to work against you. If you start out professional and then they don't have a professional experience and you're showing up looking like the standard contractor all the time, they're going to feel like they got gypped whenever they hired you as a service. But if you can add professionalism and continue to increase their experience and what they perceive as professional, it's going to change everything. And they're going to start referring you to other facilities that they know are looking for a professional commercial cleaning service. You can also have a higher profit commercial cleaning company when you focus on professionalism, because they want to work with people and pay more money that are going to do a great job and that are going to follow through with things. As opposed to if you come across like a standard contractor. Again, it's okay, that's got to happen. There's plenty of industries, but in our industry, if you come across like a standard contractor, they're going to be thinking in terms of price. They're going to be thinking in terms of what can I negotiate with this guy, instead of you having the authority and being able to qualify them. Move in your mind, how can I be a professional in this? Because it can be an absolute professional company, a professional service. You own a company that just so happens to be in the cleaning industry. You are not just a cleaning business owner or a small cleaning business owner. You are a professional company that sells cleaning services and gives clients a professional experience. These are all core mindsets that I had that took me from 6 to 7 figures. And if you want to do the same thing, go to commercialcleaningsceo.com, and we have some free tools and resources there that you can check out that will help you grow your commercial cleaning business. I'm Matt. I built my commercial cleaning company from scratch to over 7 figures in less than 5 years with less than 10 hours of effort every single week. And I love to show you how I did it. That's what we're all about here. So if you like this video, please like it, punch that like button, and please subscribe to stick around and see more that's coming out soon. Until next time, keep building.